That's from your single Rockets, but you wouldn't watch yourself.
No, would you watch yourself if you were me?
If I was singing a song, yeah. I go straight back at midday and just watch the show for 3 hours over and over again. Do you not like watching yourself in videos and stuff?
No, it's same with the album sleeves and stuff. They're always a colossal disappointment, but playing live's a different thing. You know, that's where we... But I'm really happy to be here, I have to say. I mean, big fan of the show, and I think I must be the last man on the planet to be invited on here. What's good, you know, Celtic fans by nature were paranoid. Especially if the referees are watching today.
Why did you point at me when you said the last person to be
Because I thought Helen would, you know, she would surely say one time, maybe one week when Ray Winston wasn't on.
Pick your battles.
And I'm actually, because I love Ray, and I was hoping he would be here today, but
no, we turned him down for you because we couldn't fit 4 people on the sofa.
That's Rockets, your new single.
And I've got to say hello to the Man City fans, otherwise Big Bad Liam will come round and give me a clip. So you know, I've got to say hello.
All right.
To him.
Yes.
Single was released Monday. Happy with it? Like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Right answer.
I would say that. It is good. I think this time last year when we were putting it together with this remix, you know, we needed something coming back that was kind of classic Simple Minds, but hopefully had a feeling of now contemporary about it. And the reaction we're getting seems to suggest that we're getting near the target at least.
How hard is that to do? Classic Simple Minds with a contemporary twist on it.
It's easy to say, you know.
Yeah.
Let's do classic and contemporary, but toss of the coin, and we pulled it off, I think.
Is that in production then, doing stuff like that? Because, you know, you can get your melody and your tune sorted out. Is it...
Yeah, all of it. It's not only that, it's a desire to have it again, and just, you know, having the energy and to really, really want it. A bit, probably kind of words that Andy and his guys spoke about when they were in the dress, really wanting it. And we celebrated last year our 30th year anniversary and made a big deal about that, but we thought, hang on a minute, if you're going to do that, you have to make sure that whatever you come with next sounds anything like geezers that have been around the block 30 years. We needed something that really sounded, you know, energetic. And so I think Rockets does that.
It's your 15th album, Graffiti Soul, there is. That is the album there. You've done 15 albums, that is a lot of tunes, Jim Kerr. Do you ever kind of play a riff and go, oh no, that's alive and kicking, I've done it again? I mean, do you want to sort of run out?
I wouldn't mind a few more of them. There has been periods, you know, just, I mean, as you say, 30 years, it's more than a band, it's more than a career, it's what we've done with our lives, and we've been incredibly lucky, incredibly, you know, fortunate, but it's not all gone swimmingly well. There are periods where it's like getting blood out of stone, and you think...
So we'll just sit in a circle, just in silence, going, I've got nothing.
I've dried.
No, you just don't go. You go to the beach. You go to the beach, but there are, you know, periods where it all seems on tap, and then there's other periods. But I mean, even the legends. That's what, you know. John Lennon stayed at home baking bread for 5 years, didn't fancy it, and then come back with arguably.
Great to have eaten a loaf of bread made by John Lennon.
Be good, that, wouldn't it?
Lennon bread.
So you say there were periods when it didn't go so swimmingly, but in our research we found out you have shifted 35 million albums. But according to you, it's 100 million if you're chatting up a Fitbird, 3 million if you're talking to the taxman.
100 billion if you're talking to a Fitbird, yeah.
Okay, so what if you're talking to a really fit taxwoman?
Oh, you've got me there, stumped.
You had your 30th anniversary tour last year, as you were talking about. How hard is it, though, to narrow down a set list? Because it's not just Simple Minds on tour, it is, here's our 30th anniversary tour. You ever dare leave off a classic of a set list?
I mean, we try and do this thing where we play all the songs people would expect to hear, because you know, people coming to see us, they want the story. And at the same time, you have to try and have a few surprises to keep the hardcore, who always want the more obscure B-sides and stuff.
Also for yourselves as well, surely, because you've been...
Oh, we never have a problem with that. With the audience, people say, you know, you played a song a million times, do you ever get bored? At the rehearsals, at the sound checks, you think, oh, geez, not this. But as soon as there's somebody there, you know, it might be the only time in their life. And
they must have the reaction immediately as soon as you start.
You know, you're doing it for them, and so
yeah.
you have to... You got to play it as though it was the only night on earth, and I think good live bands know how to do that.
Now, Alive and Kicking was like used by Sky Sports for the first promo of the inaugural Premier League season.
We remember that, yeah.
Did we, Sky, pay you millions?
No, funny enough, but it was a great, you know, promotional opportunity. And if you're looking for one for next season, there's a couple of our sleeves on that album. It was. I mean, you know, sometimes people ask to use the music, and sometimes it's just an awful sync or link up, and then sometimes it's great. And obviously, being the football fans. And it was really the start of a sort of.
And it worked. I mean, we've got it. We can watch it. It really does work. It gets us excited.
The FA Premier League, live only on Sky. It's a whole new ballgame.
God, that brings back memories, that does.
That's my forward.
What age were you? 3?
Oh.
What was that?
Brings back memories like that. Watching it.
Adult, yeah. Right, we will talk about football a little bit later. Mr. Jim Kerr. Yeah.